Excellency, today Ethiopian Ambassador House has a proud privilege to host International Day for People of African Descent. And you rightly spoke that the discrimination that is happening needs to be taken care of and needs to be eliminated at the earliest.
Yes, thank you very much. And we, Ethiopia, were proud of hosting this important event. And as Ethiopia being a country never colonized, and the only country in Africa which is independent, never colonized, which is hosting, which are contributed a lot for the emancipation and independence of African countries from colonialism, and a country which is hosting the African Union, and as Ethiopia being the only African country being the founding member of League of Nations, Africa, the United Nations, United UN, and the African Union, and the non-aligned movement. Ethiopia as being, the founding member of this all, and we are immensely honored to host this event and to contribute our part for the success of this important event.
Indian Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji has been talking at the international level about two important things. One is Global South and bringing African Union as a group into all the international fora. I think that will bring a good understanding between India and African Union, countries of the African continent, and at the same time, Ethiopia is also amazingly being understood and well recognized in the world over, and certainly in India.
Thank you very much. Yes, we Ethiopian, as African, and as being a member of also the family of Global South, we are proud of the presidents of India of G20 and what the Prime Minister of India was promoting the African issue for the first time when the African issue had come to the agenda of the G20, and also promoting and advocating the problem and of Global South from India. This is what we Ethiopians, we Africans, we people and from Global South were expecting from India, because we have a lot of similarities. India with Ethiopia, India with Africa, India with the Global South. There are a lot of similarities. We have a very common interest. We are also facing common challenges, and this will enable India to lead the Global South in order to resolve the problem, the challenges the Global South is facing, to enable them to achieve sustainable development for the Global South. And we're proud of making the Global South one of the agenda, and also for its tireless effort to bring African Union to become a member of G20.
Excellency, Gaurav Gupta ji, the socialite and the founder of Global Trade Technology Council of India, has been an amazing ambassador of humanity, bringing Indian to the world at large and world to the Indian world to see the Indian and the Indian community. And certainly Ethiopia certainly will benefit, and India will benefit through this bridge that Gaurav Gupta ji is hosting.
Yeah, he's making very the good testament of what Dr. Gupta and as a president of Global Trade and Technology Council of India, a good testament of his contribution to bring Ethiopia, Africa, and India together as a bridge, as a channel, is organizing today's event, where celebrating the International Day of the Peoples of the Global South. We are extremely happy, we are extremely grateful for the tireless and relentless effort he had been putting in order to bring the people of Global South much closer, India and Africa much closer. And we are rest assured our continued support and assistance to work together with Dr. Gupta and his Global Trade and Technology Council for mutual benefit of India and Africa, for mutual benefit of Global South, and for the benefit of the humanity as well. And we are very proud of it.
Excellency, one last question and a very personal question, because people in India have been enjoying the cultural center that Ethiopia has in the vicinity, in the diplomatic enclave. When we see some next big function there, because we not only enjoy the cuisine but also enjoy the hospitality of the Ethiopian Cultural Center, which is just around the corner.
Yeah, as Ethiopia being the only country never colonized, Ethiopia is the first country from Africa to establish diplomatic relations with India. Ethiopia is also the first country to open up its embassy in India, in New Delhi, from Africa. The first to establish diplomatically, the first to open up its embassy. So it is also the first cultural center from Africa. So because of the COVID, it is closed, and we are in the process of opening and finalizing, and we hope you will see it, and we'll invite you to come and celebrate the opening ceremony of this unique African, Ethiopian, the only cultural center of Africa existing in India.
I must say, Excellency, this is a jamming place for Indian to learn about the Africa in general, but Ethiopia in particular, for the love of Ethiopian people and for the love of understanding Ethiopian culture for India.
Thank you very much. And it can, the cultural center displays not only, Ethiopian culture. It shows the similarity of the cuisine between Ethiopia and India. We call dosa, you call, injera. There are a lot of similarities among our cuisines. So it is contributing not only for the culture, bringing the culture of Ethiopia to India, but it is also promoting the cuisine diplomacy between among the two countries. And we look forward to see you when we are opening it up.
Certainly, Excellency, it would be an honor for me to come.